none of those taxes.
Members, we will take the second. Leader, I'll come to you. You want to value but let me take the second one so that it will be 2-2. Then you do the. So, Honorable George Aboagye, you may take the floor as ranking. 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Ranking. 15 minutes. That time starts now.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I thank you for the opportunity to contribute to the debate, Mr. Speaker, of the budget statement of His Excellency the President.
Honorable Member, may I kindly invite you to go to your seat? You see, you are speaking from.
Mr. Speaker, my screen is not working.
Okay.
So I have to borrow a seat.
Very well. Go on.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to contribute to the debate of the budget statement presented to this August House by Honorable Atofos, the Finance Minister. Mr. Speaker, when you look at the budget statement, the theme for the budget statement is resetting the economy for the Ghana we want. Mr. Speaker, my understanding of resetting is either better or worse. But that is my understanding of resetting. But Mr. Speaker, the budget resetting is for better. That is what it means. But Mr. Speaker, what are we seeing? Let me start with GMPC, Mr. Speaker. In 2024, GMPC was given carried interest of $280.59 million US, equity finance of $138.4 million US, and GMPC share of net carried and participating interest of $142.89 million. That is 2024. But what are we seeing at resetting in 2025? Mr. Speaker, yes, PC is being given $192.67 million US as their equity financing cost. Mr. Speaker, and the share of the net carried and participating interest of GIPC is $53.52 million US. Mr. Speaker, is this what we call resetting? No. Mr. Speaker, I'm surprised because when you talk about resetting, it's either better or worse. So, per what I've said, is it worst or best? Mr. Speaker, GFPC is a strategic vehicle for state participation in Ghana's upstream oil and gas industry, in which they are there for us to get the inflows from the IOCs, whatever comes out every year from the international oil companies. And this is the company in which their budget for 2024, their net participation interest is $142 million. But this year, you are giving the same company $53 million. What do you expect the company to do? Do you want the company to continue working? Or you want to collapse the company? Mr. Speaker, this company works with IOCs, a very powerful entities. They are very powerful. They have the capabilities. They have the knowledge. They have the in-depth knowledge about upstream oil and gas industry. And our national strategic entity like GMPC. This is the level we've brought GMPC to. Mr. Speaker, I would say they've been soft change. So, Mr. Speaker, when you look at this budget, Mr. Speaker, the theme for this year's budget is resetting the economy for the Ghana we want.
We don't want this Ghana.
Will you say this resetting?
We don't want this. We don't want this.
Mr. Speaker, we talk about energy security. What is energy security? Assuming there is a war, third world war in this country, all over the world. Mr. Speaker, assuming there is a third world war in the world, Mr. Speaker, how are we going to get oil products for sustainability, for security? That is why it is the Chachu-Chikata GMPC we are talking about. Mr. Speaker, we are talking about Chachu-Chikata GMPC. This is not the idea of GMPC. Mr. Speaker, GMPC in 1983 was established to carry along the Ghanaian upstream oil and gas production. But Mr. Speaker, in 2011, we have the PRMA, that's Petroleum Revenue Management Act. Mr. Speaker, at that time, GMPC was assigned 55% of the carried interest. Then in 2014, the first John Mahama administration reduced it to 30%, Mr. Speaker. And now they are reducing it to 15%.
Too bad.
Mr. Speaker, how can GMPC perform? But it's like we don't see the achievement of GMPC. Mr. Speaker, with your permission, let me read section 16(2) of the Petroleum Revenue Act as amended by 893, provide two main sources of inflows to GMPC as follows. Mr. Speaker, equity financing cost, including advances and interest of the carried and participating interest of the Republic. The cash or barrel of oil equivalent of petroleum that shall be ceded to GMPC out of the carried interest on the recommendation of the Minister for Finance and approval by Parliament. Mr. Speaker, while the equity financing cost component of the allocation is to finance cash costs for development and production expenditure, the GMPC shall be of net be earmarked for GMPC operational expenditure and capital, Mr. Speaker, and capital projects. Last year, they were giving 142 for capital and expenditure projects. This year, the same company, you are giving $53 million for capital and operational expenditure. What do you expect such a company to do, Mr. Speaker? And GMPC is a strategic vehicle for this country. GMPC, Mr. Speaker, is a strategic company. GMPC, as I know, Mr. Speaker, is the company that handles the upstream oil and gas entity of our country. They make sure that we have oil and gas and they partner the IOCs in this country. The IOCs being international oil companies. Mr. Speaker, without their capabilities, how can they partner these IOCs? Mr. Speaker, we get carried interest every year at the wellhead. How will they perform if we are cutting over 60% of their revenue, their cash inflows of over 60% has been down? How will they perform? Mr. Speaker, the finance minister should come to this house and explain to us why are they cutting over 60% of GMPC's equity finance? Mr. Speaker, it means we don't want GMPC to perform the work that has been mandated to them. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, we are downsizing everything. As I'm speaking to you, GMPC is at the Voltane Basin now, exploring for oil. So what do you want GMPC to do with their subsidiary Esproco? Mr. Speaker, do we want them to stop what they are doing? Mr. Speaker, we have in this world national industry companies like Equinor of Norway, Petrobras of Brazil. Mr. Speaker, what do? They've been able to transform to multinational companies. We don't want our own to transform into such entity. Mr. Speaker, look at what we are doing to GMPC. Mr. Speaker, we have to take a proper decision. And Mr. Speaker, you hear at the corners that, oh, GMPC receivables or GMPC, what we give to GMPC, they are net neither. Mr. Speaker, what we hear all over the place is what we want GMPC is not what they are doing. But Mr. Speaker, GMPC brings their work plan every year into this house. And we have oversight responsibility over GMPC's programs. So why can't we, if there is issues, why can't we advise GMPC what to do? But rather, every year this house approves GMPC oversight. And at the same time, we are saying GMPC is shifting their core mandate. Mr. Speaker, how can we continue in this way? So, Mr. Speaker, what is happening to GMPC, we need to, in this house, Mr. Speaker has to look at it very well. And Mr. Speaker, let me move to electricity. Mr. Speaker, the minister also talked about the weighted average cost of gas, in which he said is going to increase the price from 7.836 to 8.45 per metric million British thermal unit, that is MMBTU. Mr. Speaker, when it happens so, and at the same time, the minister also talked about the gas price for 2025 is projected at $7.11 per MMBTU, estimated as a 7-year moving average, line with the PRME. Mr. Speaker, which is which? Because we are talking about increasing the average cost of price from $8.475. Then at the same time, he's talking about 7-year average of the price from 7.11 per MMBTU. Mr. Speaker, in this case, when it happens so, this is what is going to happen. Everywhere you hear NDC's members talking about 24-hour economy, and you are here increasing gas price up to this level. What is going to happen